This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the UCLA Bruins against the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey, I caught up with the UCLA head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So UCLA's offense will have the football first here. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Thomas. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We're going to find out. And this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel. All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a one-handed catch. And the sophomore brings it in with one hand. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Volunteers will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice when the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
This football comes out. The defense has got it. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. Stop.
Incompletion brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Running back with the football. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Receiver makes the grab. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A handoff from the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions. These teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bruins will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. There was no catching him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Gonna run it. It's... Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. It's a shotgun run call. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. You put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, what a threat it is is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A change of direction. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. The short hands. It's Woods. He's stopped right at the line and sure tackling. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Oh, it's a double pass. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustment? Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? To the air. It's Iamaleava. Here comes the pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And they'll just down it right here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? With the catch, it's Matthews. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Vols.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down to get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Ellis. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Iamaliava. With the catch, it's Matthews. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch!
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. That's an important first down on that running play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw. It's Iamaliava. He lets it go on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's another big play for this defense. And for the offense, the struggles continue today.
just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
It's a keeper. Can he make it? So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Vols will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can he make it? Oh, he jukes him again. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Great cut there. He moves the ball out to the 15. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, the message he delivered to his team is, I want to knock out blow. Even though they've got a lead, a big lead, and a lot of momentum, they cannot take anything for granted. A championship berth is on the line, and he wants them to start delivering blows, body blows, knockout punches, starting with the kickoff to start the third. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Good stuff. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes. The Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
The #1 job of a punt returner is ball security. He's got to make great decisions about fair catches, whether he's going to bring the ball out. Here, he decides to be a hero and puts the ball on the ground. That is a poor decision, and now putting his team at risk. Great job by the punt team getting down there, pursuing the football, and ultimately getting the turnover.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
That's caught. It's Bishop. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Got an opening here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Vols. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. Set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
These offensive tackles are having problems with these outside linebackers. Whether it's on a straight rush or a blitz, these linebackers have presented a lot of issues. They've got to give these tackles help. Maybe a tight end, maybe a running back.
He's got some space. Look out. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got...
He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. They make the... But this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We get a stoppage in play here. There's an injured Bruin down on the field. Third down coming up after that running play. He keeps it. Can he get there? Great move in the open field. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
We have seen this from this quarterback all season long, which is why they're in the playoff to begin with. The ability to make a huge play on the outside. You see his explosiveness, and it's something that this defense has got.
Open field ahead. Breaking tackles and going. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Calls his own number again. Touchdown, Tennessee. He barrels into the end zone. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation.
It's caught. He's got room. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell.
He's got a crease. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. pounding away with the run game. Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The ball's with 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. Slides to avoid the big hit. That's another really solid gain, and still no answer for this quarterback's running ability, Joel.
Chris, they better find that answer and that adjustment. I would suggest running some form of cover 4.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking. This offense just continues to perform and pour it on, and it has the look of a group that fully expected this dominant result. Now, one step away on the brink of playing for the ultimate goal.
Chris, you're exactly right, and I think the most dangerous thing is a team that is a really good team, knows they're really good, and is playing up to their potential. That's exactly what we're seeing right here. This group is so efficient on offense, and their stars are playing at a high level. Moving forward to the national championship game, I don't know if it matters who they play. It only matters if they play up to their potential. It's their standard for a championship in the next round.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Takes the handoff. It's Lee. They bring him down right at the 20. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way...
Got an opening here. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the 1st quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. 1st down here for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinals